After surviving multiple stabbings, shootings, and even heartbreak, do you feel that God protected you so you could be a blessing to others?
Yes. God, let me tell you something. God protected me and a lot of other people.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
No, I'm just saying because just like how they had the tools, I had them too. You know what I'm saying? So all our fingers worked. So God protected me and them, and still do to this day.
All right. So, do you still reflect on your time in prison, or have you reached a point where you've completely moved past it?
Okay, here's the thing. I don't reflect on nothing. Let me tell you why I don't reflect on prison, because I be like, I don't want to be thinking about no jail stuff, no prison stuff. I did that half of my life. And sometimes when you dwell on that kind of stuff, you find yourself right back in that cell. I wanted to dwell on me and my big mansion with a bunch of money. That's what I like to dwell on. But I haven't moved completely away from it because I still got people that's in prison doing time that can reach out to me that I help out and look out for.
Okay. So, mentioning that, do inmates generally support each other when someone is getting out, or is it often hostility and attempts to hold people back?
It's not none of that, but it's none of that you said, but because I keep in mind when some inmates are looking at it like I know I was one of the ones that actually help people get put clothes and then shout out to man. I mean, dude, Nut man, Peanut, white guy. He was with BMF. I had got him some clothes and shoes, and when I was doing my podcast at nighttime, he came in and donated to the cause. But I heard he did. He died. But and this other little youngster come up to me and say, "Hey man, you gained?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Man, I heard you be helping people to get out." So I go get him a little sweatsuit, or I have my people to buy them some jeans or some clothes and some tennis shoes to go home. But majority inmates don't do that because they going through what they going through in prison already, so they can't afford to be helping you. You got to go out there.
Right, yeah.
So yeah, they don't be on none of that. They might cook a little meal to hang out, or might look, bro. When you get out, just keep your hold your head up. Look, go holler at Tanisha, Jarrell, Marquise. Go holler at all them for me, man. Go woo woo woo. But they don't be on, none of that.
Okay. When you were in the hole for the drug related charges, was your experience more like Bam Bam, the 4 foot giant, or more or less stressful?
First of all, he was nowhere near Bam Bam the 411 Giant. He went through a kind of drama. Um, I had credit cards when I was in prison, so I was able to buy books, a lot of hood novels, magazines, and stuff.
Wait, hold on. You was applying for credit cards and they was approving you while you was in prison?
Yeah,
Really?
didn't I just say that?
Oh, it's just crazy. Okay, sir. Since you no longer use profanity, can you remember the last time you actually cursed? The year, the day, and what you said?
Man, knock it off. The year. I know it's 2005. August of 2005 is when I stopped cussing, when I took Shahada. August of 2005. Now, you can say August of the first, I might have cussed. Or the second, or the third, or the fourth.
Was it kind of hard to make that transition?
No, because I had started in 2001. So weapon I had started, but I would relapse. And then
What would trigger you to relapse?
because I just was I had first of all a lot of people who do a lot of cussing have sharp vocabulary. Just like to use those cuss words. In every sentence you got a cuss word in there, you know. So I just started taking my time. And the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam say, think 3 times before you speak. So it's easy for a person to stop cussing. You just got to think before you speak. Some people just like to just run off at the mouth. So that's the problem, and it's crazy you say that because like now I don't even much think about cuss word. I don't, if they pop up like I know not to go with it, but it's not hard. It's just like how you say you losing weight, like you walked away from the table, like you walked away from sweet and junk. So was that hard to walk away from?
Yes.
You got it together though, right?
Yeah.
All right then.